Hi, my name is Caitlin McGarvey from McGarvey Custom Portraits, and today I'm going to be walking you through step by step the process in which I'm going to take you through commission work. Okay, to start, I want you to think about what medium. Medium is whether it's going to be done in color pencil, gouache, graphite pencil, acrylic. I have another video if you want to check that out, and gives you a little bit more detail for the different mediums with a little bit more of a description of what each work presents. Okay. So once you've determined the medium, I want you to think about what subject you want to depict in your work. Okay, it could be anything from your household pet to your favorite horse to, let's say, a car you had in high school or a significant person in your life. I can do any of it. Okay, it just has to be something that shows a lot of meaning to you. That's the most important thing. Okay, so once you have medium, subject, I want you to think about size. Okay, this is a smaller one. This is would be an 8 by 10 with before framing, I should say. So you could do an 8 by 10, anything up to, like, let's say an 18 by 24. So on my website, I have a bunch of standard sizes with prices listed out, just so you can get a little bit of an idea what to expect. But please don't let that limitate you, because I can do anything. It's custom, right? So let's say if you have a goofy type wall in your house, you want something to hang just perfect on that wall, size-wise, you know, you can get me the dimensions and we can come up with something that will fit perfectly. So it all depends on, you know, where you're hanging it would be best to go off of the size. Okay, next I want you to think, do you want a background? Okay, do you just want to have the subject, say here, more of like the traditional portrait, or do you want to have a full-out painting with background, or I should say middle ground, foreground, and background? That's an example of that, and I also have a few other ones on my website you can check out if you're interested. Lastly, I want you to think about the fun little details that can really make a piece, all right? So those are things like, do you want a ball or the favorite toy of your pet's in his mouth or pictured in the painting? Or do you want him in his bed with a blanket or something, okay? Or it could be anything from, like, do you want a halter on your horse's head to a bridle? Or do you want the mane braided or the mane hanging? These are all the little details that will help depict your animal that means the most to you, okay? So those little details are going to make the piece. And this also, you could also think about, do you want more than one subject in the piece? In the sense, do you want to compose a painting of all three of your horses, or, you know, your dog and your cat? You can, it's custom. We can make whatever you want. The most important thing is that the subject that is pictured is something that means a lot to you, okay? That makes you feel something when you look at that painting. That's what I'm looking to capture. After you determined all these little details about what you want depicted in your painting, what you'll do is you'll send me all your pictures, let's say, you know, pictures. If you're doing more than one animal, I want both of those pictures sent to me, along with maybe a couple other reference ones, just so I can compare, you know, if I have a couple questions. So send me the main image, and then you'll send me a couple other pictures of the same subject so that I can work from them as well. I'll also need a picture of your background if you choose to have a background put in. So anyway, once I get those details, I'll come up with a sketch, okay? It's called the pre-sketch. What I'll do is, all it is a line drawing so that I can get the proportions and the layout within the piece correct. I'll then send that pre-sketch to you. You'll confirm it. We'll make changes if there are any that you want done. I'll be more than happy to do that, and then I'll resend it until we get just the right layout that you're looking for. Once you've confirmed that, I'll actually start the painting or the detailed work for that piece. And that, I work on an 8 to 12 week schedule. If you have a crunch time and you need it for a gift, just let me know and I'll try and work that in. But that's normally the completion time needed for a piece, especially depending on the size as well. So just keep that in mind when you think about, okay, well, do I want this as a Christmas gift for somebody or a birthday gift? That's definitely something to have in the back of your mind when ordering one. So if you like what you see and you're interested in having something done custom for yourself or a friend, give me a call, shoot me an email, and we can come up with something. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope it's given you a little bit more of an insight in the process that it takes to complete a portrait. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and can't wait to start a project just for you of that special pet. please contact me either through email or phone, whatever works best for you, and we can get started. Thank you.